Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the past. And let me tell you, it's way weirder than you probably imagine. We think we have it all figured out, but history is full of bizarre facts that sound like they were made up. So get ready, because things are about to get strange. Let's start in ancient Rome. Imagine going to the doctor for a headache. What do they prescribe? Well, if you were a Roman, your doctor might suggest rubbing the ashes of a burned hippopotamus into your scalp. And if that didn't work, maybe some gladiator blood? Yes, you heard that right. People believed gladiator blood, especially from those who died bravely, could cure epilepsy and improve fertility. It was sold right outside the Colosseum. Talk about a strange souvenir. Now let's jump to the 17th century. Ever heard of groom of the stool? This was one of the most sought-after jobs in the Tudor court. The job description? To assist the king with his bathroom duties. It sounds gross, but this position was incredibly powerful. The groom of the stool was the king's closest confidant, managing his finances and sharing his most private moments. They were basically the king's best friend and chief of staff, all rolled into one. Proximity to power, I guess. Speaking of strange jobs, how about a knocker-upper? Before alarm clocks were common, people in Britain and Ireland hired someone to wake them up for work. These knocker-uppers would walk the streets early in the morning, tapping on windows with a long stick or even shooting dried peas at the glass until you woke up. It was a reliable service, but can you imagine a pea shooter being your wake-up call every day? Let's move on to something a little more explosive. In the 16th century, a bizarre phenomenon called the dancing plague struck the city of Strasbourg. It all started when one woman, Frau Trophia, began dancing uncontrollably in the street. Within a month, about 400 people had joined her. They couldn't stop. Doctors at the time thought the cure was more dancing. So they cleared open spaces and even built a stage. Sadly, this wasn't a party. Many people danced until they collapsed from exhaustion, and some even died. The cause is still debated today. Was it mass hysteria or something else? And finally, let's talk about our fuzzy friends. In the Middle Ages, animals could be put on trial. Seriously. If a pig was caught eating a child, it could be arrested, held in a prison cell, and brought to court, complete with lawyers for both the prosecution and defense. There are records of pigs, rats, and even weevils being formally tried and sentenced for their crimes. One pig was even dressed in human clothes for its execution. It's a wild thought, but it shows how differently people viewed justice and the world around them. So, from hippo ash remedies to dancing plagues and animal court cases, the past was truly a different world. It makes you wonder what people in the future will find strange about our lives today. What's the weirdest historical fact you know? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this trip through time, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.